It is a fact of life. New Year's resolutions often include getting a new boyfriend or a girlfriend. But for many people, that means you got to break up with your old one. Tomorrow, January 8th, is known as Divorce Day for some, and January is considered the breakup month. So we brought professional matchmaker Erica Kaibartis of It's Just Lunch Chicago back to talk about this.
Yes.
Good to see you again.
Nice to see you guys again.
Why is that?
Why is it breakup day?
Yeah.
Or breakup month, actually?
What happens in January?
Well, January is a time for fresh starts. Typically, people want to, have their resolutions, eat healthier, and also,
date healthier.
date healthier. New year, new boo. Why not? It's funny because It's Just Lunch. It's like our craziest time of the year because people want to focus on getting into relationships. And then you have the flip side where there's so many people who are breaking up right now. And I think it's also because of the timing. The holidays were just here. There's so many stressors during the holidays. So if you are in a relationship, a lot of times there might have been things that happened, maybe more fights than festivities, perhaps.
Right.
Yeah, you saw maybe something that you didn't like.
Exactly.
Or maybe you wanted to get through the holidays and have that New Year's Eve date.
Exactly. I
And
think that's a lot of it.
Can I say a guy thing?
Of course.
You know what? If you would have broke up before, you could have saved the cost of a gift, right?
That's true. That's true.
That was a guy thing.
Yeah. But selfishly, some people do want somebody to be around for the family, for the friends, for, just to have somebody there. And then they break up in January.
Aw, that seems so sad.
Good way to break up?
I don't think there's ever a good way to break up with somebody, but there are some things you can do to ease it a little bit. And the first thing is to be sure. You want to make sure that this is the path that you want to go down. A lot of times, I think when we get in fights with our partners, you get emotional, right? And you might be like, oh my gosh, he left the seat up, I'm breaking up with them.
That's it. It's
Oh my goodness. I would never have a relationship ever.
You haven't figured this out yet, Mark.
No,
Just
but
kidding.
yeah, you shouldn't break up over that. But really do weigh the pros and cons of what's going to work, what's not, and make sure this is the decision you want. You can't really take that back once you break up with somebody. You can.
So when you break up, do you have to give a reason?
Yes. And that's
do.
another thing. You're invested in this person. You obviously love them at one point. So you have to be honest with them on why you're breaking up. And that's another one is
honest?
be kind. Exactly.
Yeah.
So be kind, but also be honest. So you only get one chance at this. Get it out properly. Get it out and be honest about it. Tell them why. If it's a personal thing, if it's something they did, don't chicken out either. You just have to do it.
So the old George Costanza, it's not you, it's me line doesn't really cut it.
Probably not going to fly.
It's probably not going to. But they deserve to know why you're breaking up with them.
Right. You don't want it to come out of nowhere. But it sounds like you need to put some thought into it and maybe even write down what you're going to say. Like script a little bit.
Script it, but don't bring the script to the breakup. That might be awkward. But
I have something I want to read to you.
Also, maybe don't write it on a text.
Oh gosh, do not. The worst thing to do for breaking up is texting or ghosting somebody altogether.
Yeah.
They deserve to know why, and they deserve to get an in-person breakup.
And ghosting is kind of a common thing these days with
Explain
millennials.
what that is.
So ghosting is basically where you fall off the face of the earth. You're just not in contact anymore. You stop texting, you stop calling. It's terrible. Dating is weird these days, but it's very common.
Yeah.
So don't do that. That's bad. So you should definitely meet in person to break up.
I'm hesitant to tell this story, but I did work with a young lady one time who her boyfriend broke up with her via fax. That was not good.
First of all, how long ago?
Yeah.
Well, it was about 5 or 7 years ago, but still,
Oh my
Can you
goodness.
imagine getting a fax that, oh no.
Oh my goodness. Now it's texting, faxing. You can really break up anyway.
Do people do that still?
They do. They do, unfortunately. I mean, it happens all the time because it's an easy out these days. People don't want to face up to breaking up, but it is good, and it's closure for both of you to move on. It's important for you to really cut ties so that both of you, not just you can move on, but the other person.
And that's tough to do if you're in the workplace.
Oh, that's certainly true.
Yeah.
Never
And
date
also,
someone at work.
It's also hard to do because of social media. Maybe you're still friends on Facebook and things like that. Do you have to just cut it all off?
You really do. And that's, I think, when some people get in that breakup and makeup cycle, because you break up, but then you're still texting and calling and you're liking each other's pages. It sounds sweet, but it's really holding each other back. Maybe one person wants to be done and one person doesn't.
Okay.
I like what you said. New you, new boo.
Me, your new boo.
Yeah.
So if you want more information on dating, head to justlunchchicago.com. Erica, thanks again. Always great to have you. We always learn so much, don't we?
Yeah, no kidding.
It is coming up on 8:47. You're watching Good Day Chicago. Coming up.